what rabbit hole you went down, because
I went down the cheater rabbit hole.
Yeah, you said that you saw Discord.
I said I was watching like just YouTubers who have their content is cheating.
Is cheating.
It's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
And
on Twitch.
yeah, they're on the. I don't think I wasn't watching anybody live. I was just watching YouTube videos, and I was like, holy shit, this person has a whole YouTube channel like on him cheating in video games, and I was just kind of baffled. And then like talking about, and then I was like listening to him talk about the problems that he was having within the cheater community, and I'm like, oh my god, these motherfuckers, like, it's like a bunch of criminals getting to fucking together on a goddamn like random messenger or something like that, and they go to the library to talk to you. Like, it's weird.
Bro. Go to the library. Bro.
To talk to each other or something, you know? Like, I don't think they're gonna have.
Dude, yeah.
It's just
no, bro. I did the same thing.
Cheating communities? Like, you guys can't just cheat by your fucking selves? You need friends to do it with you? Like, what?
Bro, look at that. Bro, even in that video, Goat's video, the guy was like, he was getting added by other cheaters.
Because they wanted to be buds with them. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking, like, you don't want to be a piece of shit alone. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess you search for camaraderie. Is that the right word? Camaraderie. Thank you. Camaraderie. Yeah. I haven't said that word in a long time. You search for camaraderie in anything. Is that not it?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Like comrade.
Camaraderie. You sure? That doesn't sound right. You search for, you have to find connections with motherfuckers in everything as a human. That's why, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's that. What is that? What is that?
Cheater, other than another cheater.
What is that line? It's like misery something company. What is it? Misery loves company.
Misery. Yep, there it is. Yeah, misery loves company.
It's dude. Everything loves company. Bro, these guys, and I'll be watching these guys cheat, right? And it's like they don't even like think they're cheating anymore. It's like he's try hard mode still. You know? He'll get the 5 kills and say easy. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yes.
What?
Bro, he has aim assist on, like, the guy who I showed you on the video. Remember, I was like, watch this. I showed all the evidence and whatever. You know that guy's still not banned on Twitch.
Which guy?
And on
the guy on the Veritas interview?
No, my guy. Remember, I showed you all the stuff. I broke it down. Legitimately had hit markers in labs. That sounding. His account's still not banned. I sent it to 2 developers. The main Tarkov Twitter, which is how we got our what's it called stuff, and he is still not banned.
How do you know he's still not banned? Does he tell you that?
Because he still streams on the account and on Twitch. He's not banned on Twitch either. He still streams.
Nah, bullshit. How many? Okay.
Look him up on Twitch right now.
I don't remember the name. Don't say his name. Don't say his name. Just type it.
I'll put it in our Discord.
No, don't type it in hashtag everyone as well. There's like a Summit butt shack. Hover over the name. There's a little chat box. We've been using that. No, it's not like I don't not trust people in the Discord. It's just there's no reason to spread it if we don't need to. So this person cheats regularly.
This is the guy who tried to prove that he wasn't cheating. Went live and had Rust hit markers audio legitimately still
that's right. I remember that.
And was shooting people through the walls at factory, and you were like, that is the tightest.
Yeah, but he's a closet cheater though. He's not showcasing it to his viewers. He's trying to hide it from them.
Yes, but
so Twitch won't roll in on that unless you have fat evidence. And if he's a small streamer, they haven't even looked at that fat evidence yet.
I'm more talking about outside.
Oh, I feel it. Oh, you're saying Oh, you sent this guy's stream to them. Yeah, but it's the same deal with. I mean, they should be able to know though.
He's level 69. Literally 3 levels off the highest level. And he is still not banned. And he's openly, basically, he's closet cheating, but there's open evidence on him.
Bro, I don't know what reasons could be for that. You got me, bro.
Now here's the better part. Are you caught up on the vibing stuff also? Because that happened just last week.
What's that?
You have no idea about all the OG streamers getting banned? Okay.
No. I heard last ban I heard about was Landmark.
Okay, so there was three streamers. All of them have above 10,000 hours in the game. Were just recently banned for RMT. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So now
but
listen.
that has to be false then.
So now listen. They got banned, and the reason they got banned was Vibin was on factory with viewers. Vibin was playing labs. Now Vibin is level 67 on this account. He's the first person to reach Kappa and can obtain all of this loot.
Wait a sec. Time out.
Okay.
Vibin's only level 67? This other motherfucker's 69?
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, Vibin, I mean, he's one of the best at getting Kappa, right? So he means he's just one of the best at leveling, period.
He was the
and this guy's out leveling him? I mean, then the person that you showed me in text has to be doing it closet-like, but obvious. It has to be obvious. You just have to look. All you have to do is look at his stats.
So Vibin was on Factory, and his viewer dropped him 1,500 rounds of BP, 4 slicks, and whatever else. Like a ton of ammo and a ton of high tier loot. Now the argument is he was banned for RMT. That was the name that he was banned for. Now there was no money transaction, there was no nothing. But an RMT stands for real money transaction. That is the ban. They banned him
so it's like he gets
accepting that loot.
Yeah, he suffers because they have a fucking issue with their game, basically. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the
That's not his problem.
But here, listen to me. He didn't get banned for that.
Oh.
They said he got banned for playing with the cheater who was also banned for RMT. Now, the cheater that he played with, it was one game and it was viewer raids where they invited him and they carried him through a raid.
And one of them was cheating.
And then they got banned. They lost their account. Same thing happened to 2 other high-level streamers. Like, all of these guys have over 10,000 hours, and they were banned. So that's confusing why they would be okay with doing like bans like that, but are a little bit more skeptical on doing like bans against like the obvious shit. I'm confused on that. So is everyone else. That's even Pestily made a YouTube video about it. And it was so funny because I was watching it, and he was like cursing, and Pestily usually doesn't curse in his YouTube videos. He was cursing, like he was saying fuck like every other word. You know what I mean?
I'll have to watch this, I guess.
And he was very frustrated.
This conversation is like a 60-minute episode. Oh, like our conversation? Or you talking about the one they're having? They had.
They had.
Oh, so wait, who was having a conversation?
Pestily made a video. Pestily made a YouTube video
about Vibin.
About Vibin and every other. I'm telling you, listen, bro. You could literally look this up. Every streamer on Tarkov that you can think of, other than like Landmark and Glorious, have tweeted about this and have been like, "What the fuck is PSG doing?"
I've not seen this, dude. I'm living under a rock.
So then it gets better. So then, Discord DMs are leaked. Okay.
Between
developers and Sherpas in a private Discord.
Oh boy, that sounds
not good. And Sherpas, obviously, for those who don't know,
they all got fired.
I
heard Sherpas are no more.
Well, but no. Sherpas are still a thing, but just not streamers who got the Sherpa tag because they stream. So now the only Sherpas are in game are like non-streamers, basically. There's some people who have it, but you know, like Glorious even lost it. So, there was DMs that was leaked between Sherpas and a developer, where they were talking shit about streamers, including Vibin. And mainly Vibin, and they were saying basically like, what could you expect, blah 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 blah. I want to read them out just so I don't, you know.
Yeah, you're known for misquoting.
Exactly.
So the developer talks a little smack on Vibin and streamers in general, or mostly Vibin? Is it individual?
The whole Discord, like developers.
So what was like the general thing that they don't like?
The amount of loot that he got. And then one of the.
Oh wait, so then they I thought they didn't ban him for that though. They banned him for the other thing, the cheating thing.
Exactly my point.
So they just went for another reason to ban because one wasn't enough, maybe? Is that kind of thing?
Thinking, maybe. But so then that happens. And in the same text message, in the same like Discord messages, they said that how it's okay to basically like, I wouldn't get banned for accepting 10 Altons, but I'll get banned for accepting what Vibin did. And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
wait, that doesn't make sense.
Would be more.
Yeah, 10 Altons is worth more than worth a good chunk regardless. I mean, that's a million.
Again, like that just shows you how out of touch, in my opinion, that some of these motherfuckers are. The fact that even then, like, they won't come out and say how much the amount was, obviously, because then cheaters would be able to avoid the number line and whatever, but they won't tell them, like, exactly the reason. And all of what we just talked about is speculation. How are we supposed to know what we got banned for? And they were like, sorry. I find the messages right now. I can't find them.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's great PR work, you know? Like, I don't know. That's really weird, though. I'm gonna have to watch this video. Where's this Pestily video? Let me see it. Yeah, well, no more viewer raids, brother. You know that? That's a loophole.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's not completely out of this world that developers would gain a small dislike of some streamers. I mean, we do sit around and talk shit on video games every day.
Brother, we just witnessed this with No Pixel and DW.
Yeah, so it's like, it happens. You know, people are human. So, what is it exactly? The DM between the dev and the Sherp?
Yep.
Alright, do it.
Who actually uses the forum? The average player. So basically, there's a guy named Ledge who's talking. I don't mind saying his name because he's like the guy asking these people all the questions that's causing them to talk. He says, so who actually uses the forum? The average player. He says, the average player get banned for boosting. And then another Sherpa says, don't get this dropped to you more than 3 times in one day and you're probably good. And it shows all the vibe and loot. Then the dev of Tarkov says, I can drop 10 Altons and I won't get flagged. Ledge, no, but it should be front and center so the community can follow the TOS guidelines. Guy says, check the picture, tell me it's okay to drop that. And Ledge says, anything that could result in a ban should be located in the TOS. Another Sherpa chimes in, I feel like it's a good bit of common sense because Omega lol shows the vibe and picture again. Ledge, I agree, but without a line in the sand, like how many kits, rubles, values, etc., how can we do the right thing? And then all the other people in Discord start talking. Saw the one yet, and yeah, no comments, man. Man had it coming. Ledge says, what's this one then? Who's that? Mako's from Random Guy. So we've got thousands and tens of thousands of legit players who drop their communities and friends occasionally who aren't banned. And we're supposed to believe that at the risk of us getting banned, we can't drop anything and possibly get temp bans. Jess says, yep, and that's the one and only Vibin. Then Hard, some random guy, wrong link, and then they just keep talking about basically the amount and how many bullets should grant it a ban. But here's the funniest thing, and one part of this conversation.
Oh, so they start talking about numbers, like what's the number, what's the ruble amount, what's the bullet, you know what I mean? What are we talking about here?
So they keep
you can't even put a, the problem is though, you can't even put a ruble amount on BP bullets. They're not, you can't buy them.
So Ledge goes, it's not an issue because of a Timmy getting banned, it's the lack of rules and regulations. Sorry for the mistypes on my phone at the doctor's office. Bro, no one besides big ass streamers, this is one of the Sherpas. Bro, no one besides big ass streamers are going to be getting this kind of loot. It's impossible for them to feed the that amount of gear. But why are we getting banned for it? What's the TOS violation? Ledge. Guy responds, because they're getting fed hundreds of slicks and thousands of bullets. Yo, Summit, how many times have you seen somebody get fed
you
hundreds
know,
of bullets?
I'm going to say this. Back in the War Z days, I used to fucking have a guard at the door to let people in one by one to give me shit.
Ledge says, well, then what's the actual violation then? And then the guy responds, by the way, the bullets were the best. And he says, RMT boosting also. Ledge goes,
that's not
but
RMT.
they give it to them for free. It's not RMT. Guys, they don't look at the money trading. They're not tracking down PayPal payments, bro. Ledge says, well, then thus no TOS violation. Guy says, wrong. If you can't see it, then I just don't know. Then the developer chimes in and says, you know better than most people. He deserved it.
Huh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I can't wait to hear Pestily's take on this.
In his video says, if that is the frame that we're going to be looking at this kind of stuff, I don't want to spoil the whole video, but one moment he says, if that's what we're going to be banning for people, you need to ban me. I was given 50 labs red key cards for a charity stream where we got $350,000 worth of charity money, and that was how we did it, was me getting lab key cards from the community.
Video today, I'm talking about a massive issue with BSG banning people, and you really need to know about this. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it.
Let's crack straight into it.
Now, I don't normally make these opinion videos, or I haven't for a while. I've been away on holidays, and I've actually came back into the office on my holidays to film this video because I feel like you guys need to know about this to just protect yourselves more than anything. I'm going to go through all the issue, what's been going on. There's going to be a little bit to talk about, but hopefully by the end of it, you'll either agree with me or at least be warned. So first up, about 18 months ago in a Tarkov TV live cast from Battlestate Games, Nikita said that if you're going into raids and you're getting lots of gear dropped to you, you will run the risk of getting flagged as an RMTer and potentially will receive a ban. Now, for the most part, no one really ever got banned from this that we know of for a long while. Then about 36 hours ago on the streamer Discord, where all the events are ran from Battlestate Games. And
streamer
for me fucking
Discord.
just reading this out to you guys, I will probably get kicked from this Discord, but I honestly think this is bullshit that the dissemination of information doesn't go public straight away. I don't even understand why they're just warning streamers when it's really an effect that goes to everyone. It says, we would like to remind you about the practice of streamer kits and money sharing through the flea market. Throughout the years of the development of the game, we always recommend avoiding excess use of such practice. As Nikita mentioned on one of the podcasts, giving a kit to a friend will not get you flagged, but if you continuously take not only kits, but half a player's inventories, this is something that will not be tolerated. And so, same applies to money transferring via the flea market. There will be no clear line drawn, and we understand that it might be a little confusing on what you should avoid doing in the future. We at the same time believe that the initial stance of the Battlestate Games on this topic was forgotten and allowed some to go through an endless loop of getting boosted by their viewers. Right. That was the announcement, and as much as about a week ago, I started receiving messages from people saying, hey, I've gotten banned. I don't know why. And these are streamers too. And not just any like, oh, you know, I've been streaming like 15 hours and it's my first day. Pestily, can you help me? One of the people that actually messaged me has over 10,000 hours streamed. All right. Not going to name him because obviously they haven't gone public on it and it's on their derogatory. If they want to go public, they can fucking do it themselves. But the thing is, it was one of these RMT bans. Now, why the fuck would anyone who makes their livelihood, and this person purely makes their livelihood as well as some of the other guys have been banned. There's been, I think, like Terratex and Vibin, and there's been other ones out there, make their livelihoods from content creation, would never just go to an RMT website and go, oh shit, I could just buy a green key card now. These bans are generally because of they're queued up with someone and then they've been banned for being in a group with that person. Now that person might be an RMT seller or receiver, I don't know, but they're 100% getting banned for this. So a great example is Terry.
So in Escape from Tarkov, if you're a solo player that for some fucking reason, I know it's probably rare, but for some fucking reason, there's probably solo players that like to randomly group with people. You can't do that anymore because if you happen to randomly group with a cheater, you can get banned, right?
Terratex and Vibin have, I think, narrowed down that they're both queued up with a particular person, and because they're queued up with that particular person, both of them have been banned. The other person I've been talking about with the 10,000 plus hours has queued up in lobbies with people that he's never met or know of, and they're just random people as he's just playing the game normally, also banned. Now,
you're allowed to do that though. The game allows you to group with people that you don't even associate with. You can see people and invite them. Why are you allowing that? And then at the same time, you're banned for playing with a cheater. That makes no fucking sense.
Now, this is a massive issue. There's two big issues that are in place right here. One, and this is ridiculous, there's no hard and fast like rule on what you can and can't do. Oh, you can take some kits, but you can't take too many. You could sell stuff on the flea market, but if you sell too much stuff, you might get flagged. You know, the problem is if the game allows you to just play the game and you can do stuff by playing the game normally, you should not receive a ban for.
Yeah, you can't fucking security. You can't be the security of your big ass game, dude. What are you doing?
For it, no matter what. If I have literally,
you need to have automated shit for that.
And they dump their entire inventories on me, they should not be fucking. I should not get banned for it. I should be able to get a bukkake of loot all over me, and they should not get banned. I should not get banned. And the reason for that is there's no hard and fast rule, and it's in the actual like elements of the game. They're not breaking the game to do it. They're not exploiting the game to do it. They're literally just giving gear to other people. My whole community started back in 2017, and it started 2018 one of the first things I did, part of my community, was I started a channel in my Discord called Helping People Out. And the whole purpose of that channel was, hey, I've got an extra car battery. I don't need it. You need it for your car repair quest. Just let me know. I'll drop it into the raid for you. This was before the flea market. This was extremely successful for making people make friends. And there's been people on my Discord that have made like long-term, like people that I've played games with for years now. And I'm not going to go down a big path of it, but it's the whole point. I play video games. It's to make friends and have banter with people, and I make videos. I play video games. The whole of my community was founded on the purpose of helping people out in Tarkov and giving them some loot, chirping them a little bit, teaching them something new, finding people to play with, because we're all like, I'm 36 now. I started when I was 31. And actually, I think I started when I was 30. So when I started, I didn't really have any people to play Tarkov with, and I started streaming to make friends. That was it. That's the whole reason I started streaming. Make friends and get 2,000 followers before 2020 so I could go to Europe and have people interested in my Europe trip, which I'm doing this year instead. Anyway, that was the whole premise. Now, if there's no hard and fast rule, then how the fuck are people meant to know if they're going to get banned or why they're going to get banned or any of that stuff? That's the first reason. So the second one is, if they're getting banned from just queuing up with a person that they've never met, and like they actually physically know in real life, and that person could be dodgy, and they're getting banned for doing that for 60 days, then that just ruins the community completely. No one should queue up with anyone right now unless they know who the fuck they are. And I'm swearing a lot right now. I don't normally swear this much. No one should be queuing up with anyone that they know, anyone in a game that they do not know or trust, because it literally runs that risk that, hey, that could be the person, it could be an RMT seller. And literally what an RMT seller could do right now, and I shouldn't even say this, is you could just go, oh, I'll go into every single stream possible and just try and queue up with every single one of them, get them all banned. Just as to prove a point, you know, because like they'd be like, it'd be just ridiculous, right? This is such a ridiculous thing. And BSG has stuffed up here massively, completely, utterly. You guys call me a shill and I don't call them out enough. I'm fucking calling them out right now. They are literally, this is not okay. I'm going to use other examples of what I've done in the past that has built the community and done some good in the world. Not just for the Tarkov community, but for the world, right? Back in 2020, my community gave me 200 red key cards, which I gave away on a charity event, right? I just had this exclamation mark red key card, please, in chat. And I gave away 200 red key cards in 2020, and we raised $180,000 for sick kids, right? I would never have been able to do that before the RMT changes and with this rule in place. I would get flagged for some stupid shit, and I'd probably get banned. Hey, but I can tell you what, that day would have been a lot of fun for a lot of people. I was probably dressed up as a woman or as killer or some shit, and we just did a lot of fun stuff. And that stuff's not even possible. And it's not like I was hurting anyone. And if they want to track it, they could probably track someone who's floating that much red key cards anyway. Another perfect example that would probably get me in trouble now, that I wouldn't want to risk doing because, hey, there's, you know, who knows what this guy was. But I was in a customs raid one time and I killed this dude. He had a backpack on. I killed the dude right off spawn and go up to the backpack, and it's like, you know how people stack their backpacks 40 backpacks deep? It was one of those, and at the bottom had like 2 ammo cases full of like the best ammo they had like all this extra loot in it. I look at his dog tag. I ran straight out of the raid. I added him as a friend. I say, dude, I've got your stuff. Do you want me to jump in a factory raid? And I gave it back to him, right? Because I didn't need it. Like, I've got that much rubles usually, or I don't need that much loot. And obviously this guy was hurting. He wasn't the highest level, and I gave that back to him. Now, 2 issues with that. One, he could have been an RMT seller. Oh, shit. So, you know, I killed a guy that was maybe giving stuff away. So that's a
like 40
risk there. And then 2,
the senior league.
The fact that if I go back into a raid with him, this could be running me a risk.
Grizzly, Grizzly, I appreciate you, brother, man.
That would not be allowed
respect,
to happen
dude.
right now. This is something that is just
and you too, appreciate you,
brother.
brother.
Like, they shouldn't be banning people for this until they actually have a hard and fast rule in the game. There's no exploiting being done. There's no dodgy shit being done. People are just playing the game normally, getting banned. This is not okay. But overall, the main premises of video games,
I'll be the youngest guy in the senior league,
about playing games and having fun with mates and building a community and all that kind of stuff. If they go down this path that they've done, then they've ruined that.
Have you seen the
And
wiggle
for me,
cheating
that's
video?
not okay.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping
The path
BSG
that
watch this
they-
video. I'm gonna make it really fucking obvious
What up,
title to
Chef?
make him watch it.
I mean, it's Hey, Hutch says, "What's up, Chef?" Say it again.
What up, Chef?
He heard you. Yeah, man. Yeah, the problem I see with this is it's just not possible to security your whole game. You'd have to have mods.
So I left the big upper fucking, just the big overhand statement. Are you ready for this? So those streamers reached out and asked if there was a ban appeal process. And BSG says, we are no longer doing ban appeal processing and are not accepting ban appeal processing at this time. So if you get banned,
They're just done?
it is a permanent ban. You cannot appeal at this very moment. You cannot appeal.
So vibing with 10,000 hours can no longer stream and make content for Tarkov?
No, listen to this. Again, listen to this. So they reset Vibin's account and banned it, not permanently, but for 60 days.
They reset it?
They reset his account and suspended it for 60 days. Here's the best part, is that he asked, he
so when
said,
he comes back, the wipe's on Thursday.
No. He's already, yeah, well, but he's already playing. He has a brand new account. He already has max traders in 7 days, okay? He's done this. And on number 2, when he reached out and said, hey, well, I mean, I wanna still stream and play Tarkov, they said, oh, no problem. Make a new account. You're good.
Love Hutch, but damn.
What?
A new account, and he's been streaming and still making content on Tarkov.
Then why ban him in the first place?
Bro, dude.
Are they worried that like his whole account was like traded by viewers or something? That makes no sense.
Bro, dude. Listen, when I
gotta
told you
make sense, BSG. Yeah, at least has to make sense.
BSG literally has LFG channels in their Discord for random people to group together.
I played,
how TF can you be liable for playing
out.
with a cheater 1 or 2x?
Like 10 and a half.
This guy even says that they have a Discord, BSG, and they even have channels specifically for looking for group. Bro, make it make sense, BSG. You guys gonna fly around every server and watch the stream snipers too? That'd be sick. If you're gonna fucking stop everyone from doing RMT manually.
But yeah, I played for almost 11 hours, Jared, and I survived 3 raids. And I was even like trying to play slow, and it didn't matter. I was just getting dominated more than I've ever been dominated before in that game. It felt so I don't know, man. Bad. Skill issue. Bro. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's in my head.
Play different, knowing, thinking that people are cheating.
Which is sad, man. You know, you said it perfect a couple weeks ago whenever you were playing it, and you said that you can't damn any fucking body in that game for thinking somebody's cheater when the culture of cheating in that game is just so regular.
Heavy. No, you can't be mad that people think they got cheated. You know, every fucking death when the game has a shitload of cheaters. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
When I play Valorant, I don't say I get cheated every time.
BSG
you know?
is like Twitch on ban appeals, except instead of $5 like here, it's just $140 for round and you are good.
They're not taking ban appeals anymore because it's $120 to fix it. Right.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Where
you
it's
can get my
like,
cell phone taken out, bro. For the game.
Oh yeah, I know. Bro,
I'm gonna lose my item, bro.
I'm never gonna get a fucking item, bro.
Oh, no way.
I'm never gonna get one, dude. I talk.
If you got one, it might just be a dildo or something like that because like, he hates you.
Or it might just be a pile of fucking shit. Just a big old turd. The Hutch turd.
The package with fake nipples. Just in case you need it.
Not even a Walmart package, either, like a CVS or a gas,
you know what I'm saying?
like a gas station package, you know?
Yeah.
One of those beat up packages.
It's got the sticker price on there that says like $250.
$237. Tax not included.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's
man.
a weird thing to be doing. It's not possible to manually enforce stuff like that.
Know that you're doing it wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like every update, every time your game gets bigger, like there's nothing that is happening to the cheaters. There's never been a moment where it's like the game has been in a good place for them. So you know what you're doing is bad. You know what you're doing isn't working. Your entire community is sitting there. Literally everyone is like, yo, we hate the RMT system, all this, that, and the other. It's not working. Yet you do not change it. And not only do you not change it, you keep doing the same thing. That's what I don't understand.
They're under a tough spot too, because how do you fix it? Nobody has a solution, really.
How do you fix it, and how do you fix it by the time that you promise when Arena is going to come out? Because if you think for a second that Arena won't fucking murder that player base when it comes out and it's literally just nothing but cheaters, like I said it, and I even went as bold as to say, you know, I truly do think with every ounce of belief in my body that if Arena comes out and the cheater problem is as prevalent in Arena as it is in game right now, that will kill the Tarkov player base. Because like at that point, there's no more promises. Like you come out with Streets, we were waiting for that for 3 years.
I heard Streets is dead right now.
Out with Lighthouse. It's not dead. The newest update leveled out the lag and the bullshit. I will honestly say Streets is really, really good, map wise. But cheaters are still very.
Just watch me talk. Stop
crazy.
looking at me.
But anyways, if they don't fix it before Arena, man, it's gonna be sad days, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, Arena is bringing in a sense of competition. If you don't have any sort of fucking way to stop cheaters in a competitive game, you've got a problem.
Exact H1Z1 all over again. Well, that's what I said. I mean, the thing is that people always think that games with high player bases are invincible and will never fall off. But look at
good
games
old video
like
game drama
look at games like
right into my
look at
veins.
games and like
More,
DayZ.
please,
I mean, DayZ's still
can
big,
I
but
have some
at its
more?
prime,
JK.
for people who
Do
never
you
watch,
know
I mean,
where is
Jared.
drama free though?
I don't really
Jared's
remember
full
player
months.
base wise.
Smile.
Bro,